Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to the Empowerment Minutes podcast, the compass for exploring everything learning, leadership, coaching, and personal growth. I am your host, Dr. Maurine Kwende. I'm a learning leader, assistant professor, speaker, coach, consultant. I'm passionate about helping leaders achieving their dreams and reaching their full potential. I'd like to thank you all who are listening for the first time, and those who have been here before, welcome back. As we approach the end of the year, this is really an opportunity for leaders and teams alike to embrace the power of reflective leadership. So today, we will delve into the benefits of reflective leadership and share some best practices, tips, how you can infuse reflection as a leader in your leadership journey. So let's embark on this insightful episode. Now let's get started on the benefits of reflective leadership. Reflective leadership is a practice that goes beyond the day-to-day task, right? And it really encourages leaders to pause, like the word says, reflection, reflective, to pause, to ponder, and to grow. Before we even get into that, what are the benefits of embracing reflective leadership? There are quite a few benefits, but we're going to talk about some benefits for the leader and also for their team. The first benefit that comes to mind is that of enhanced self-awareness. Reflection, actually, on our action definitely fosters self-awareness. Leaders who understand their strengths, their weaknesses and values, can make more informed decisions and therefore build authentic connections with your teams. It makes you to learn to understand who you are and have that awareness, right? This quote by John Maxwell that says you must know yourself to grow yourself. It's very applicable here. It's a moment for the leader to take some time to reflect, to understand who they are, to gain that awareness, and it's going to help them to leverage their strength and lead from a position of strength. So benefit number 2, improve decision making. That's right. By taking the time really to reflect, leaders can make more thoughtful and strategic decisions. When it comes to decision making, every one of us makes about 3,500 decisions a day. Decisions on what to wear, what to eat, what strategies to put in place at work. Decisions are so important for every leader. That's a great skill that every leader must develop. So the better you are when making decisions, the better leader you're going to be. So this process is going to allow you some time or space for deep understanding of challenges and the potential impact of the various choices. Benefit number 3 is that of practicing self-reflection, giving you that space to have that unique thinking, right? Because you're always feeding off of other people, maybe when you're not creating that space. It's time for you to just get into your own self, right? And really think and really see what you can come up with. Take notes, journal. We'll share some more as we get into some of those things here. What are some things that you're thinking beyond the 3 I've mentioned? Unique thinking, improved decision making, and self-awareness. What are some other benefits that, as a leader, reflection can help you? Just take a moment and write them down. I'm sure there's so many, but those are the 3 that I can come up with at this time. So now that we've talked about some of the benefits, right, recognizing the benefits, let's explore some practical ways that you can integrate reflective leadership into your daily work. So number 1 is by scheduling block time, schedule reflection time in your schedule. Not just saying, I'm going to do this, but actually block the time. Block out dedicated time in your schedule for reflection, whether it might be a few minutes at the start or end of the day, or a more extended session each week. By creating a consistent practice is going to help you to even be more intentional about reflection. I do that also. I just have my own personal retreat once a month. Some people have a whole day or whole weekend every quarter So if it's once a month, maybe it could be a whole day or 3 days. If it's once a week, it might be maybe just a day or half a day, whatsoever works for you. It's about, not just blocking the time because that's what's expected, but make it work for you so you can make the most of it. Journaling, that's practice number 2. Consider keeping a reflective journaling. The benefits of journaling, there's so many, I cannot even begin to express them here. It's just important for you because when you write things down, you tend to remember them and you tend to take action. So try to, whichever way works for you, is it digital journaling, paper journaling, and document your thoughts, your challenges, your successes. It helps you provide record of your leadership journey and allows you to keep track of, of your growth over time, right? And also see how you're making improvement. And that really definitely is very satisfying when you can see how much progress you've made. And, it helps you and encourages you to continue this journey, right? People think in pictures. If you can also include some of those pictures, right, of those milestones, those things that you've achieved, it's going to help you to remember them even more and, be more powerful in your journey. So let's look at some of the benefits for your team, right? It isn't just really benefit for you as a leader. It's definitely, leadership is about people, right? So how are you using that to also empower, inspire them, right? Create positive impact, right? So now when leaders model reflective practices, it definitely sets the tone for the entire team. So it creates a culture of continuous improvement, and then it encourages everyone in your team to learn from experiences and seek ways to grow. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. By creating that culture of fostering a culture of continuous improvement, they would understand that growth is a process, right? And they're going to be in that. It's a journey, it's not a destination. And so they can really own some of those challenges, those mistakes that they can learn from, and then leverage that to move forward. Definitely, it helps increase and strengthens team collaboration. Reflective leaders are always more empathetic and they're better communicators. So these qualities definitely contribute to stronger team collaboration. As individuals, team members always feel, when they feel heard and valued, they're even more inspired and motivated to do their work. Okay, so now with all the strategies that I just shared, benefits for yourself and for your team, and ways that you can actually be more reflective, before we conclude, I would like you to, just take a moment and write your own benefits down and write some of the ways that you can practice reflection as well, that works for you. And, as we wrap up this episode on reflective leadership, I also want to encourage you to embrace the power of reflection. Whether you're a seasoned leader or you're just getting started as an emerging leader, getting started in your journey, the benefits are really manifold. By fostering self-awareness, improved decision-making, creating space for unique thinking, creating a culture of continuous improvement for your team, and reflective leadership can really transform the way you lead and collaborate. So I want to thank you so much for taking the time to actually join us today to listen to this episode. And I also want to let you know that by including this practice in your daily routine, you can actually open the door to daily reflection. You don't have to wait to the end of the year. I know we're wrapping the year 2023, but think about some of this that you can apply them daily, right? It helps you to foster creativity and innovation, so leaders can strive to make reflection as a part of their daily journey, and definitely watch how this can transform not only your leadership but also the growth culture within your workplace. So thank you for joining us on this reflective episode of the Empowerment Minutes podcast. If you found this insights valuable, please subscribe and share with fellow leaders and your teams. Until next time, this is Dr. Maurine Kwende signing off.